Hello! Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Also, for any of you who didn't see my post I made very early in the morning, yesterday, Tuesday, yeah, I got real caught up playing through Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, trying to finish the main story stuff, so I ended up staying up really late / early, depending on how you look at it. Like, up until like 6 in the morning playing it. Yeah, so I needed sleep. So I didn't stream yesterday because of all that. And then, I posted another thing, pretty recently in the YouTube community section. That's where I post all of my updates, by the way. Because I know most of you who watch me on Twitch also are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Yeah, because I'm still little obsessed with Final Fantasy XIV, I'll just put on the games, even though I don't have the game going, so you can see my vtuber stuff. Hey everyone. Yeah, so still a little obsessed with Final Fantasy XIV at the moment, because it's an Ignis expansion, and I was all excited and everything. And I thought, because of that, why not just play it for like a couple days on stream. Especially since I already didn't stream yesterday. And because I won't be streaming Thursday either, since it's July 4th, and that is technically a holiday here. So, yeah, doing Final Fantasy XIV today. Hope you're all cool with that. Next week I'll be back to play Neo 2, for sure. Because by then, all my, like, crazy interest in, the game. Hold on, I'm gonna block real quick, because it's gonna be real bright, real loud. I'm gonna mute desktop for you guys. Just because I know it's really... Oh wait, no, it's not loud this time. That's right, because I turned, sound down for when I was playing it when I was done with MSQ. Okay, never mind. Didn't have to worry about breaking your ears with the starting screen because I muted music. I'll turn that stuff back on when I log in. But yeah, hey everyone, hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know I already asked that, but I'll ask again. In the meantime, while I'm doing Final Fantasy XIV stuff, there are YouTube shorts and like little Twitch clips coming to YouTube from the previous Neo 2 streams I did last week, and maybe a couple from Final Fantasy XIV. We'll see. Let me turn the audio back on for you guys, background music. And then I'll just turn master volume up a bit. But yeah, as the title suggests, I finished main story yesterday, late until the night, more or less. So most of what I will be doing today is fairly spoiler-free. There might be light spoilers for some of the areas that you can go to in Dawntrail, and also dungeons, I guess, trials, boss fights. Just because if I do like anything like duty roulette or anything like that, then you know, I might get those dungeons. Oh, also, I just noticed, I didn't know it just opted you in regardless, I guess because I have rewards on. Final Fantasy XIV has this thing going on because of Dawntrail, where if you're watching someone stream Final Fantasy XIV for X amount of hours, you get in-game rewards. I don't know if any of you play 14, but if you do, yeah. I think it's like if you watch for a streamer for like 4 hours, you get a... I actually have the amount. I can't write it here, because this is a town. Let me go, like, out of town real quick. You get the chocolate, Kopacur? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Where's the mount? It was one of the mounts that you got from... It was a couple years ago. It was like a crossover event with Butterfingers, actually. If you bought like $5 worth of Butterfingers and then like sent in your like a photo of your receipt, you got this mount, the Choco Parkour. Yeah, this guy. So if you watch anyone, I don't, how long is it ago? July 29th. If you watch anyone playing Final Fantasy XIV, you have a chance to get this guy. It's like, I think 4 hours of watch time. You get a code for this mount for the game, for anyone interested. I guess, like, since I just have rewards enabled regardless of what game I'm playing, it just opted me in automatically. Nice. They've done, yeah, Final Fantasy XIV has done other reward stuff in the past. Usually it's, if you donate X amount of bits, you get a, like, black version of the fat chocobo. Yeah, this guy. There's like a special like black version with like a white saddle you can get that I don't know when they'll bring that back, but it's like if you would donate, it was like something like $5 or $10 worth of bits to a streamer participating, you get a black fat chocobo. But yeah. So, gonna try, no MSQ spoilers, but maybe like spoilers for zones and like certain bosses today. Right now, mainly, I'll probably be doing, there are things called role quests. So, like, quests for being a tank, or quests you can only do as healer, etc. So I'll be doing the ones for healer probably today. And depending on how long that takes, might not do much else. Also might be skipping through a lot of the text dialogue for some of these quests. Need far from the northern valley of Dawntrail. Okay. It's like all the road quests for Dawntrail so far, it looks like it's like this group of evil villains. They don't seem that evil so far. That stole relics or prized possessions from different groups here around Tural. Kind of more or less fled to Eorzea with them, so we're going to get them back. So what got stolen from them is some sort of item from like Deadly Scorpion, so something like toxic. Hence why this guy wanted a healer to like combat the, I guess, poison and stuff. Those return in Limsa Lumensa, bringing foul tidings, tales of able-bodied men and women suddenly losing their vision. Well, that's not good. Heartstring allows mastery over all manner of poisons, including those that inflict temporary blindness. Okay. Ishkana, village elder's daughter, makes for Limsa. Press to see my stead and provide the Ishkana your aid. Alright, yeah, cool. No problem. That is something I can do. I should probably... Hold on. I should probably activate my buffs for traveling. Let's do reduced rates. Yeah, so it doesn't cost as much to travel. Increase experience through battle would probably be another good one. And then, I wonder if these stack. On top of the reduced rates, can I do priority Aetherite? It looks like they stack. Alright. Oh, hey, Chungus. How was your weekend? I gotta go where? Limsa. Hold on. Stone config. Just you can build that horror while sleeping habits at the same time. Oh yeah. Yeah, mine was kind of like self-inflicted. I was just like, I feel like it was like Monday kind of night. I was like, I feel like I'm so close to the end of like the main story for Dawntrail. I want to get it done, and then it's like 6 in the morning and I'm still playing, and I was just like, I'm not done. And I was just like, man, I stayed up way too late. There's no way I'm going to be able to get up like to stream when I normally stream, so just canceled for Tuesday. You know, slept for a bit, got up, more Final Fantasy, finally finished it like last night. Got through the main story of Dawntrail. Which, I enjoyed this expansion. Like, nothing will ever be as high stakes as Endwalker, but it's like, Endwalker deals with, like, as the name implies, like, end of the world, almost end of the universe kind of things, really. So nothing will ever, like, reach that point, I think, again, in Final Fantasy, but it was really good. It definitely, like, the second half of Dawntrail, like, near the end, had... There are a couple, like, sad moments. Definitely had some, like, tears in my eyes during main story. It was nice. The dungeons and, like, the boss fights, the trials and stuff were really fun. Especially the last one that's out for main story. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Now I just got a bunch of, like, side missions and stuff to do and get out of the way. Hawker's Alley, best shot for the latest chatter. Okay. Hawker's Alley. I guess the main thing I'm trying to do now, besides like getting the side quest stuff out of the way, is I got White Mage to level 100 because you can get at least one class you know, leveled fully just doing main story missions. And I like put through all of Dawntrail main story as white mage. So I got a healer to 100, but if I want to get my mentor status back or like keep it, I need to get a DPS and then a tank to 100 as well. So like after doing these role quests for healer, I'll probably switch to DPS and do side missions. Maybe he sent you, did he? So as part of our introductions order then, I'm Loshkana of Dawntrail. I'm a Zulwin. Okay. Father and Ethan had just set up trap using one of the heartstrings toxins on their way to return the treasure to its resting place. And an evil presence stirred in the vials that night. Mechanical dolls with great glowing eyes up through the shadows and gravely wounded them both. Culbert's faces eluded him in the darkness, but he heard two voices, a man's and a woman's. Recognized neither, so we're certain they weren't from our village. Search quieter districts for clues in the meantime. Alright. Okay, cool. Real quick, hold on. I'm gonna up background music a little bit. Might turn main volume down. And just background music up. Okay, let's see. Recent chaos in markets. Till Yellow Jackets have been thoroughly investigating the matter in cooperation, okay? What about you? Blinding incident. Shower some bad food at Stolen Hawker's Alley? Same problems occurring in other stalls and with fruit from different suppliers. So the fruit is being poisoned. Okay. Real quick, before I go, I'm gonna check the market board. There's like there are new minions and stuff out because of the expansion. I want to see how crazy the prices are for like new stuff. Like, I think some of these come from dungeons. Like, yeah, this manatee. Yeah, $500,000. Alright, yeah, okay. Prices for new expansion are pretty crazy. Oh, hey! How's it going? 2 million for the... Oh... The new Captar minion. Tank Bartender. Alright, so prices are crazy on the market board for the new stuff. As to be expected. What about mounts? I don't even know which ones are new. I think you're new. You don't have any for sale. Looks like the price of scalpers and the 76 servers like to boast. Yeah. Well, anytime that something new drops, prices are always insane in the market board in Final Fantasy XIV. So, like, all those minions that we're looking at are from, like, the expansion that more or less fully released yesterday. Right? Like, when I was playing, it was still... It was, like, a few days early access because I pre-ordered. And it's, like... A lot of this is just, like, you're paying for convenience because the... Some of those minions you can get, like, where is it? Excuse me. The petite, Punity? It's basically a little manatee minion. You get this from, one of the, I think the first dungeon you do in Dawntrail. It's just, like, random drop chance, so it's, like, buying it off the market board just means you get it right away versus, like, doing the dungeon and, you know, 5-10 times and getting it that way from a chest. It's what, like, a lot of the market board stuff is. You're paying for convenience. Or you're paying to, like, get something, like, one of the crafters can make and you don't have, like, a crafter level to make it yourself. And this, the air wheeler thing is so funny though because this mount is one you buy from an NPC vendor for, it's 7.5 million gil. So like, if you're buying it off the market board here, you're paying more than if you went to the NPC that sells it. Some other ideas behind some stuff, some of it's just bizarre, right? Yeah. I feel like a lot of this too is like you don't know any better, but then again, like Google exists and you can be like, how do I get this item in game? A lot of the stuff that gets inflated in the market board in Final Fantasy is stuff like for fashion, more or less. Like, you want your character to look fancy. So you pay for, like, clothes or, like, the glowy weapons from, like, boss fights. Trying to take advantage of people who don't know their brother. Yeah. Like, another example is, like, the dyes for changing the color of your clothes and stuff your character wears. You can buy those really cheap from, like, NPC vendors, like, a lot of the colors. And it's just, like, people will check the market board before checking with an NPC. And the market board prices, for the most part, are always higher than what you see NPC selling things for. Okay, I've got questions about the people going blind eating fruit. Cereal blindings. South of the Octant, so I'm headed there. Okay. Alright, cast Sana on alien person. Yeah, right now I'm doing, like, what? Crime, mystery, side missions, I guess? Some, like, special artifacts were stolen from different villages in Tulial. And then take it back to Eorzea, and I'm just helping the villagers get their stolen stuff back. It's like some weird villain, like, crime organization that formed. Oh, exhausted. My soothing rare spirit and filling your empty belly with the world's sweetest apples. You still to be the apple you took a bite out of? Wait. Took my first bite, and I'm gonna spread through my body. Claps to the ground, struggling to speak. Phil Wimstrel left after acting from a few yelms away. Vendor soon followed. Should we mention of a heartstring? Okay, yeah, that's the relic we're trying to get back. Well, right now, I mean, blinding people is kind of messed up, but like, it feels like pranks at the moment, temporary blindness. Oh yeah, I guess they have moved on to paralysis too. But it was an eye drop salesman, yeah. Take pleasure in their victims' pain, but nothing more. At least nothing more that we know of, right? Alright, let's just keep going. It looks like, I'm assuming like every 2 levels there's gonna be another quest. So, just done level 98 and 2. Like 5 more healer role quests. No further instances. I should be happy about that, but it's not exactly protective to tracking down our thieves. Alright, I guess if there's no crimes happening, you can't find the criminal. Free news from Coral Tower. A Lullafellan man matching the description of the fruit vendor was seen leaving the city, making their way to Aleport. Well, that's beneficial. Seems more like a minor inconvenience than something generally malicious, yeah. But you know, that's how they start, right? It's just like, what if they ramp up to like something actually bad? But who knows? The way they introduced you to these role quests for Dawntrail, it made it seem like, because it was like this group of villains, sitting down at a table at like a restaurant, loudly speaking about their evil schemes. And it's just like, alright, how dangerous are these guys actually gonna be if they're this dumb? To like let everyone in the restaurant more or less hear their like plans. Their plots for world domination or whatever it was. It'd be so funny if it is just like all of the bad guys you go to track down for this like group aren't actually all that evil. It's just like minor schemes and like pranks and stuff like that. It'd be so funny. Alright, let's see. It was just stealing cable or something totally innocuous, yeah. Bear Skipper was eager to teach me all about this area. Didn't mention another merchant though, one who's well versed in the comings and goings of his fellow traders. If anyone's sighted or unlikely deal, it's him. Okay. Merchant we seek should be peddling his wares by the gates to Skull Valley. Oh, I never really paid much attention to like the names of some of these areas in this game, but I don't know if I want to be standing near or selling anything by a place called Skull Valley. I fell in here traveling together, spied them, though I've never seen them before. Certainly made an impression. Sold some potions and elixirs to a pair of fresh-faced adventurers on the cheap. These merchants really are cartlets, and those potions are most likely tainted with toxins. Adventurers who bought them, a marauder named Lysom and a conjurer named Zarib, already left for their next job. Escorting one of the local farmers over to Swift Perch. I guess the thing with these guys, but they're like more or less pranks so far, right? Where people are temporarily blinded and paralyzed, is you get blinded and or paralyzed in the wrong part of like Limsa or like traveling here. You're getting eaten by monsters. To make a quick quesadilla, suddenly realized that I come over all peckish like. Oh yeah. Man, that's another thing over the weekend, cause like they kept bringing up like tacos and like, you know, Latin America, like, inspired food in this game. There's a, I guess minor spoiler for one of the main story things that happened. You have, like, a cook-off as one of, like, the challenges for, becoming Dawn Servant, the whole thing we did, like, trying to get Luc Lamont on the throne. Where you make, like, tacos, more or less. Traditional meal of, like, that village, that area. And it's just like, man, all this talk about all this food makes me, like, really crave, like, good Mexican food from one of the local places. Yeah, so I had a really, really good carne asada burrito Saturday. They didn't call it that in the game, but yeah, I assume something like similar. But yeah. They're like, they bring up like, actually one of the foods they give you as a quest reward was tacos. It's good for tanks. Because it increases your tenacity. But yeah, I had a really good burrito from a local place, and then some horchata as a treat, as a side. Because even though I've lived here in Arizona for like probably going on like 5 years now, I still haven't actually had any. Tinkos, yeah. More or less accurate, yeah. I need to look at what the food for, like, the other, classes are. Because if, like, tanks are getting tacos, what does, like, healer and, like, the DPS get? Wait, he got hit with, like, hiccups? That's his thing right now, hiccups? That seems like less annoying than like temporary blind is. Get horchata in all types of places, yeah. I also think, I haven't looked at any recipes or anything, but I don't think it's that hard to make either, so if you really wanted it, you could get the stuff to make it yourself. Which I might do that sometime, because, it was actually, it's definitely more of like a dessert drink, but it was like, really, because it's hot here, like a really cold, nice, refreshing drink to have at that moment. Oh, are these our villains? Frauds from Ailport. I admit the poison was meant to silence him, but hiccups was comedy at its finest. Next elixir reacted with the venom. Regardless, we had our fill of fun from the results. As with bound alchemist extraordinaire, the illustrious Ellerite? Poconoa at your service. Master of Muppets. Alright, so he controls the little robots. Alright, this goofy music they're playing, they can't be that evil. Like, these quests can't all be, like, that serious. This going on. Unbound patriots harbor lofty ambitions, but have no interest in overthrowing nations and merely crave the mires of chaos they promised me. Oh, so she's really just here to, like, cause pranks. Bring more laughter into this real world. One of mischief. Few handy poisons. Team Rocket taking off again, yeah. More or less, yeah. I don't think these guys are any actual threat. Wait, never mind, she's got bombs. Oh, smoke bomb. Never mind. Yeah, these guys are just pranksters. Stink bomb! A stink smoke bomb. Okay. This odor is too much. Take me back to the 12's wood. They killed the mage. He's dead. He just wants to go home. His spirit is broken. I think, yeah, the fact that they're, like, doing minor inconveniences, like temporary blindness and stuff, and the fact they don't steal from people after they do this stuff makes me think, yeah, they're just annoying pranksters. Not, like, actual villains. So far, the quests have been fairly short, too, which, honestly, good. You did make progress, right? Now the villains have revealed themselves, it'll be easier to give chase when they choose to make their next move. Alright, cool. Any news? How is it that Elred and Kokonoa can so grandiosely reveal their names and identities that I remain unable to track them down? Good question. They seem pretty good at disappearing. Proposed a trip to Worldly Dry Docks. Folk here often speak of it, but I've yet to go there myself. It's a good place in any. If you're game, I'll meet you there. Alright. Probably be mad about this, but really more of an inconvenience than actual threat. Right, yeah. Okay, speaking of the dry dock, I got so caught up doing like Dawntrail main story, I ignored everything else I was doing in this game, so I haven't checked my island sanctuary in a while. So, before I talk to her and continue, healer stuff, I need to go check on my island. Which, thankfully, I set up all the production stuff in advance, so not missing out anything from that. just have to set up the one for next week. And then also turn these tokens in for vouchers that I can then sell on the market board. Because I already have them out. So I'll be selling these to people who are too lazy to get them themselves. Essentially. Alright, so next week's stuff, I need to make brass serving dishes. Pulsing in round shields. And then it was food, right? Not food. Preserved food? No. Concoctions, technically. I guess creature creations also works. And the last thing I need to make is spruce round shield, which woodworks. Had a burrito recently too? Oh, nice. Okay, that is everything. So then these can just be whatever for the moment. Alright, next week is ready to go. Get more stuff from this. Anything I'm low on. 23. Oh, the seaweed. Alright. Only have 77 of that left. Check on the animals. I have to make more. Apparently I have too many claws. I'm guessing I'm like at the max storage limit. I'll have to sell some of those, I guess. Make more island green feed. Crafting feed. Oh, there we go. Never have to worry about running out. I make some more premium feed. And then gather my crops. You know what? I appreciate Island Sanctuary being a break in like standard Final Fantasy XIV gameplay. It's just like I'm taking a break to do Stardew Valley for a little bit, essentially. Like, let me just manage my crops and my animals quick, and then go back to like fighting monsters. Also, like, they let you put your minions, your pets down, and they kind of just wander around the island. So I put all, like, my plant-based minions around my crops. They kind of just hang out. Inventory. What am I low on? Technically pumpkins, but I just used like a bunch to craft feed for the animals, so that's why. I guess I can plant a few pumpkins. Parsnips. Curse, you have minions, the guys didn't? Yeah. Well, it's like no one outside the warrior of, like, its pets. Unless it's a quest that, brings up pets, then maybe they have it following them around. I think of, like, the holiday events where you're gonna get this little reindeer, so of course the NPC has little reindeer, but no one else in Eorzea does. No, the latest one, I have to figure out what, like, the side quest train is. It's literally walking corn as a minion that you can get in Dawntrail. and I did one of the quests where you meet the walking corn. He's like the representation of like the god of harvest or something like that. Like he protects the crops and stuff in Turiel. And I did the one quest where you meet him and then he wanders off and like I need to find where he went. Yeah, he's just corn. It's just a walking thing of corn. Like an ear of corn. But like so I was doing like the yellow like side quests in Turiolo, the main city, because that's where you first meet him. Little corn minion, and then you don't see him again, and it's like I did all the like yellow side missions there, and none of them related to him. So I guess he wandered off to a new area, a new zone. And I just gotta go track him down so I can get him as a minion, like finish his quest chain. Lost track of what I was planting. I'll just do the last one as I had plans, why not? Yeah, so the minions that I know about, the pets you can get, are there's the corn one from some like side quest chain you have to do, and then a few from the dungeons. Like the first dungeon you do in Dawntrail, one of the bosses you fight is a giant manatee, and I was just like, I kind of don't want to fight it because it's cute. But yeah, that I assume it's like the last chest in that dungeon. You have a chance to get a mini manatee, little baby manatee or whatever, as a pet. So yeah, just have to do dungeons a couple of times over and over again to hopefully get that. One of the optional side dungeons you do, I was so excited when I reached the end of the dungeon. It was, there's this minion you can get from, I think it's like Shadowbringer stuff, called the Great Serpent of Ronka. And it's this really fat, it's technically supposed to be like a really fat snake. It doesn't actually look like a snake all that much. But yeah, he's the Great Serpent. They talk about him a lot in like the quest you get to get him as a minion and stuff in Shadowbringers. And it was that minion essentially, but as a boss for one of the dungeons. And I was just like, it's the boy, the lad, the Great Serpent. He's back. I don't think I have him wandering around here. The serpent. I can just look at the minion guide. Do they have tiny alpacas too? I don't know. I did get, for finishing the main story of Dawntrail, you do get an alpaca as a mount. So I can ride an alpaca around the zone if I want to. Where is it? Where's the Great Serpent? What page are you on? I actually have like multiple versions of the Great Serpent because I did yeah, this guy. The Great Serpent of Ronka. He's like a boss in one of the optional dungeons in Dawntrail at the end. He looks fancier, but yeah. And then I have the behelmeted serpent and the behatted serpent because these come from, it was the Shadowbringers, what do you call them? One of the societies you help out, the Kitari? I think that's how you say that. Yeah, those guys. Doesn't even remotely look like a snake? Yeah, I know. And then there's also a mount version of him too that I have. Where he's like in a jar. He gets little music notes around him. And then he has a little special thing he does. Yeah. Just call out the Great Serpent. I love him, though. Doesn't even look like a snake, but yeah, he apparently is. And like Shadowbringers, he's supposed to be like some like god of the forest or whatever. The Greatwood area. Like this ancient protector of the land. It's just like, but that's what he looks like. Oh, so yeah, I don't think I showed it when I got it. I bought the new Bardine you can get, Chocobo Bardine, from Dawntrail, that you get from seals for, there are things called hunts, which anyone who's played like Final Fantasy XII or whatever, the hunt board stuff, you get seals for fighting like special certain monsters that you get like hunt builds for in this game, and they get you special currency. And I think it's still Sack of Nuts. It's still the most current one. So like the newest Dawntrail stuff, the hunt stuff, you can get Chocobo Bardine with Sacks of Nuts. I want to say it was like 800 to get the Bardine. And then the other thing you can get is a minion that is a... I can just pull it out because I also got the minion. It's a blue cat. What page would Cat be on? Probably, maybe closer to the start. He's not down by Fat Cat. Right here. Blue Coat Cat. Yeah. So this is the new minion you can get from hunts. A little cat. Oh, he does a cute little stretch, too. Yeah, there are quite a few cat minions and, like, quite a few dogs as well. Because outside of Blue Cat, there's also, this one, which is essentially a Siamese cat. And then there's also the Fat Cat. Yeah. Where he's just super chonky. There might be a few more that I don't have, but... It's like there's those guys. There's all the... Technically, they're Quirrell kittens. So, like, baby Quirrells, but they look like cats. So the black Quirrell, and then like the standard Quirrell kitten. Any other cats? Oh, they're the flying cats, like Gale Kitten. They have like little wings. Where'd he go? Where is he at? There he is. They don't actually have wings. It's like a little winged like backpack thing they wear to fly. It's like quite a few cats and then like quite a few dogs that you can get. Bat cat? Yeah, for the most part. I think even when you read their description, it's wings appear to be constructs of some sort rather than actual body parts. So yeah, it's wearing like a little like jacket with wings on it that lets it fly. trying to see if there are any other. Oh, there's Torajiro, which is like supposed to be a little tiger cub, but it just looks like a cat. There's you, Byakko cub, which technically baby tiger, so larger cat. I think that's it, at least for the cat ones I have. Oh, I guess they're the like cat-like ones from Yokai Watch. So, Jibanyan is a cat, technically. Robonyan. Robot cat. Oh, then Shogunyan as well. Samurai cat. Yeah. They got minions for, like, every occasion. Like, most of the animals. PvP has, like, new stuff, and I think one of the minions you can get from this is Squeak the Coyote. So there's a coyote minion now. Minions, yeah, minions, yeah. Alright. Enough, like, looking at cats. Gotta get back to hunting down bad guys. My little brother's gone missing. Said he wanted to see the ships I made, so I started showing him around, but the next thing I knew, he was gone. Yeah, I guess we'll look for the missing kid. Where does it want me to look? I guess just around this area? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, is this him? Wait, did he actually just get lost? He wasn't even that far away from where his brother is. Grown-ups get lost, and often learn my way around somewhere new, even with a map. I'm ready? I just stepped away to refill my drink, yeah. I don't know how he got this lost. Like, you just have to walk down a slope to get back to where he was. He wasn't even that far away. wasn't even that group, right? Yeah, we just did a little side mission where we helped the kid who got lost. This kid just has a terrible sense of direction. Yeah. Have you seen a Huron woman and a Lullafellan man around the docks in recent days? One is an alchemist and the other is a goldsmith. If you haven't seen them, heard any rumors of food or drink that causes ailments when you consume them? Afraid not. Well, you're useless. It's like one of Bethesda's Radiant quests where someone wants you to deliver a letter and the person's standing right there or something. Yeah, exactly. Like, from where he was standing, he was like, I thought I'd see a better view of the ships up high, and it's like, okay, well, that logic, wouldn't you also still see your brother from up high? Like, you guys have bright red hair. You stand out. Still no word of Unbound, but at least we could help those brothers. Seem to know a lot about caring for children. I always enjoyed looking after the village children in my spare time, trying to be a good role model for them. Though the other adults tell me I shouldn't dote on them over much. Oh, is this like, we're not actually going to learn more about the people we're tracking quest? This is the backstory segment of this quest. Let's sit down so I can tell you more about my life. Okay. People hail from the northern valleys of Dawntrail. We're close to a community of hunters, for the most part. Children are given spears, well, practice ones, before they even learn to walk. And we hone our tracking skills from a very young age. Village rests in a veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals, so the slightest injury or on a hunt can prove deadly. Thus we believe it prudent to begin our training as early as possible. Ah, I see, okay. So they just, like, live somewhere dangerous. No matter how skilled we might become, accidents are inevitable, and the heartstring proves vital to our survival. Not only does it produce poison, it cleanses it as well. In the right hands, it can dispel some of the deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. It even purifies the beasts we hunt. In fact, our diet consists of highly venomous creatures, ones that would normally kill a grown adult. Oh, okay. So that relic's really important to their way of life. Heartstring allows us to... Heartsting. I've been saying heartstring. Heartsting. Suppose it's never someone like Ellerit. When I left, our village food stores were well stocked, but I can't bear the thought of my younger brothers and sisters going hungry. Let's return the Heartsting as soon as I can, for their sakes. Let's to bring back their smiles, make them feel safe again, just like we did with that young boy. In any case, thank you for listening. Thinking of home puts me in good spirits. As long as I remember who and what I'm here for, I'll be alright. I think it's time we made our way back to Limsa Laminsa, don't you? Yeah. Okay, this was just a backstory on who we're helping in quest. We didn't really gain any new info this time. Hooray, subplot, exposition, yeah. Yeah, learning about a bunch about a character that after like all these role quests are done we'll probably never see again. Like I don't think you ever meet any of these people ever once you do the role quest stuff. Like not in like their expansion or like later ones. Okay, restocking before our next job. Client arrived switch perfect in one piece thanks to your timely assistance. The other thing about these role quests is, the only one I can think of where it's like once you do every role quest, so the one for healer, the one for tank, etc., the only ones that had something super valuable and important to the plot happen that you learned about after doing all the quests was in Shadowbringers. Well, no, that's a lie. Endwalker role quests were actually important for learning the backstory of, Were they? No, I'm trying to think. No, Shadowbringers were the most important role quests, because they actually involved, like, backstory for a lot of the plot stuff. Quite a bit. I don't think Endwalkers were that important. Steampunk Major guy, yeah. Still doing his job. The spirit wasn't that broken. Up. Oh, there we go. Okay, level 96. So, 2 more quests after accepting this one. Obviously, the level 100 one is gonna be us finally probably catching the thieves. Zolan, I'm glad to see you. Just received word from Wissolm and Zarig. Our culprits have finally been spotted. Seems the thieves headed for Upper Lenoisi. I offered to make my way there as soon as I could, but the 2 said I should hang back for now. Once they've gathered enough information, I'll be heading back to Ailport. Let's go and see what news they have to share. Okay. So finally, new information. No, we got that alpaca. Or I got the alpaca for finishing Dawntrail main story. I haven't actually ridden it yet. What do you look like? I don't know what noise I was expecting. It was not whatever that was. Oh, but it's cute. Maybe I should have insisted on going. Oh, because they're not back yet? Want them injured on my behalf. We found them alright, but it didn't take long for them to find us. Uh-oh. Set upon by Kokonoa's Mammoths. This mechanical menagerie greatly... I can't read that fast enough. Death by moments isn't an ideal way to go, mind you, so retreat was our only option. Where they spotted us, they were stuffing their little metal army into a skiff bound for Camp Bronze Lake. Plotting something new. Last enemy you face is far beyond our capabilities, so this is as far as Solom and I will be able to go. I mean, you're kind of like standard starting an adventurers, so it's fine. like they literally got like the starting, like your level 15 armor going on. Ferry skipper spoke of the place my first time here. We should hurry and seek passage before Eldoret and Kokonoha elude us again. Right, yeah. To Camp Bronze Lake. Way closer than I thought. I also forgot I have like increased mount speed in this area, so I just fly fast. Now, if I have crazed alchemist with a hurt sting and a new scheme, where would I be? I assume was what the Undoon for that was. Yeah, these are like pranks, not actual like bad things happening. They all can't stop laughing. Okay. It's a laughing gas at the moment. Poisoning the springs truly are the lowest of the low. Just a little poison, really. It's a treat. Afraid I couldn't contaminate all the water here, but we're having so much fun with our shiny new hallucinatory toxin. Checking the healer, are we? How sickeningly sweet of you. Not to watch your steps as well, my dear. Fairy Apple, as you find yourself seeing stars. Alright, it's Optimus. Oh no, she's been affected by it. Well that backfired, didn't it? You look absolutely hideous. I believe I may have poisoned myself. No, there's a predicament. Yeah, how do you mess that up? Guess what, do you recall those animals that paired the base? Because I've I've forgotten to bring them. Well, nice going. You're your own worst enemy. Do you know that? It's just we retreat before you decide to dive headfirst into the spring for fun. You could give chase if we have no qualms about leaving these poor souls to laugh themselves senseless. Anyone here not hallucinating? Yeah, it'd be, yeah, a little wall of fell and then I guess us, that's it. Oh jeez, okay. Don't sense any toxin in the waters anymore, so the spring should be safe again. What will happen to the toxins from here? Tina Ellerett suffering from a taste of her own medicine and doubt she's mastered much of the heart sting's power. As such, any poison she produces from it would be relatively weak. So her handiwork has already evaporated with the steam. One might compare it to the way those awful unbound smoke bombs dissipate. Thank goodness they do. Right, yeah. More capable hands, however, the heart sting's poison remain active unless spelled with a sunna or another form of antidote. Same permanence applies to its cleansing abilities for our food. Much on my mind, but I think the bigger problems to address first. Make our rounds of the camp, then talk about what our next steps. Okay. I guess we should be grateful, like, a couple of idiots got hold of this thing, instead of, like, someone actually evil. Oh. No, I just gotta heal people. Okay, there we go. I thought I had to talk to them first. The rumblings of mysterious moments roaming around the camp recently. I was more than a little apprehensive, but I never expected those moments masters would do something so cruel. Common enough to be more of a danger to themselves than anyone else. Yeah, exactly. And they don't, like, fully understand the artifact, the heart sting, so they don't have access to any of the, like, dangerous poison, it seems like, thankfully. Okay, looks like we got everyone. Where to? Toxin dissipated completely, so the bathers should be safe from here on out. As for Elrod and Kokonoa's antics, I've had a moment to reflect on everything. My work is done. Do you have a moment to chat? Yeah, sure. Never seen anything like it. Her toxin? I had no idea it even existed among the scorpion's gifts. Alright, maybe inexperienced, but the fact that she's learned to inflict hallucinations is cause for concern. So at least she tried to look on the bright side. She's yet to discover the heart sting's cleansing properties. She knew by the way she couldn't cure her own ailments. Knowing her as we do, I reckon she only has toxic trickery on her mind. Oh, Kokonoa, I can accidentally skip that one. Called the man in Limsa who ate the poison apple. He claimed Kokonoa took a bite but never got poisoned himself. Oh, both-face, right. Traditional Dunes folk families often drink poison tea to build tolerance. I forgot that was a thing for some of the Lalafell. Me and my village would have everything to consume potentially food or drink without drawing on the heart sting's power. The Dunes folk do it gladly, or consider our differing approaches to poison, the more fascinating it becomes. So he just, little Lalafell man, because of its upbringing, just like has natural, more or less, resistance to toxins. Oh wait, no, I don't need to be going to Ul'dah. Oops. Perhaps the missions have only grown worse since I arrived at the city. Must take the heart sting back before it causes any lasting harm. Okay. I'm getting juice! I'm blocking it. I'm getting juice as a reward. Mesquite? Juice? Juice of mesquite beans blended with local fruits for a health drink that tastes great. Okay. This won't come as a surprise, but Elrod and Kokonoa went back into hiding after the Bronze Lake incident. Fortunately, we have prior experience to guide us. Until now, our culprits have traveled all over Vilbrand, and they don't appear to be retracing their steps. Here, Costa del Sol attracts many visitors, so that seems a likely target. Alright, cool. We're going to Costa del Sol. The other summer vacation destination. Before Dawntrail came out, I guess. From what I gather, I don't know how to pronounce that. Gigajuro? Gigarujo. Gigi. I'm just gonna say Gigi. Gigi should be just up ahead, and suppose you're already acquainted with him. Oh yeah. I know him well enough. I've had to deal with him a lot for varying quests. Sure, them going here has nothing to do with Fat Costa del Sol. Seoul is a resort town, right? Yeah. If it isn't our favorite intrepid adventurer. I'm looking for some sketchy thieves. Did spy that lovely specimen of a cure. Alas, I was so entranced by her feminine wiles that I cannot call any such entourage. Oh my god. I partook of the drink amongst my retinue kittens, yet as the rush of stars subsided, found myself surrounded by a flock of unfamiliar faces instead. The wine she gave him made of see women as men. That is so funny. Honestly deserved. Which is why I found it necessary to slap the sense back into him. Nice. Oh my god, this guy. We may like the direct question, we received reports of mammoths roaming in Raincatcher Gully. To investigate this further, you'd certainly be doing us a favor. Get more funny than actually harmful, right? Yeah. Like, literally nothing too bad has happened at all. And we're nearing, like, the end of this quest line, so... It seems like the role quests this time around are kind of just, like... maybe funny, like, goofs. Like, nothing serious is at stake. At least for healer. I don't know, maybe, like, one of the other tank or, like, DPS has something bad to deal with, but... So far, nothing serious. Oh, new toxin that strikes terror in the heart of its victims. Okay. She's gaining proficiency with a heart sting and alarming rates, so we must tread carefully when next we cross paths with her. As for the mammoths, Kokonoha doesn't seem the type to send them wandering around aimlessly. So I think they're bound to have some clues on them. If we could track those mammoths down in Raincatcher Gully, we may be able to discern what those two are planning next. Alright. We gotta go find... Oh, it's over the way over there. Okay, we gotta go find the little robots, the little mammoths. Oh, they were carrying notes. I got notes. River survey notes. Keeping a record of the island's rivers. Mobs I came across were patrolling the river as well. Now that they've tested their poison on Bronze Lake Springs, do they mean to take to the rivers next? Oh, that might be bad. Oh, that's not good. Trevor's released a potent numbing toxin, but nothing bruises our favorite fairy apple, it seems. They missed. I mean, they grazed her arm, but still, yeah. They did real bad. It's like they have the same immunity as I. Her village was possibly growing with poisonous flora and fauna, after all. Crest of you, my dears, would you please give up on your little trinket? Pretty please? No. Shall only revel in the fruits of my devilry, and you continue to spoil my every attempt. If you truly want to endless, you'd hand over the heart sting. Scorpion's gifts weren't meant for a petulant, childish criminal like you. Fine, then. No more Miss Nice, Lorette. Answer me, Liz. Who have my antics killed? Who? No one. Blighted society has never looked fondly upon my love of mischief. For years I despaired, till my unbound family and its leader granted me the greatest gift of all. Love and understanding, oh my god. Next scene, we finally plunge the island in chaos I so desperately crave. Alright, in Kokonowagana, Del will be able to find much else here. Let's return to Costa del Sol and inform them of the latest. Alright. I'm curious what they are like. They've all been pranks. What is their grand evil prank scheme involving the rivers? On the mummets, yeah. Surveying the waterways. Publishers are planning to make Librand's Rivers their next target. Alright, okay, cool. I guess GG will help us get info. Real quick, I'm just gonna... up the music volume a little bit. There we go. Okay. I mean, this next quest is like the final one, I think, so definitely be catching them, yeah? On-level elaborate. Right, yeah. Honestly, this whole quest chain, it just makes me think of, like, the Hildebrand stuff, the villains from that. Like, their evil plans never go anywhere. And they're more goofy than anything. Bring a message from Master GG. Your quarry has been sighted in eastern Lenoisi. Well, the number of endbreakers with fighty tools and tinker dolls have been traded, okay? Oh, yeah, that's because, yeah, they auto, I guess because I just never bothered to turn it off or on or whatever. Well, I guess turn it off. I guess it's auto on. Yeah, Square Enix has this thing going on at the moment that, if you watch people playing Final Fantasy XIV, you get rewards for the game. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, if you guys don't want the codes, I'll take them. Yeah, the end thing is, I think it's like if you watch for 4 hours, the big thing is you get a mount for in-game, but it's a mount I already have because it's from a previous collab with Butterfingers, surprisingly. Oh, the game sale, right, yeah. Hold on, I gotta go do their weird login stuff to even use it. Square Enix has like 3 different websites for like one game. Yeah, the candy bars. So like it was like if you bought like $5 worth of Butterfingers and then it was like on the Butterfingers website, if you uploaded a picture of your receipt, you got a in-game mount for Final Fantasy XIV. Called the Choco Pucker. I think I'm saying that right. It's like a little. It's one of the birds. I can just bring out the picture of it. This guy, Choco Pucker. It's basically like one of the small, weird-looking bird plant things, but he's made out of chocolate. Like, Final Fantasy XIV has had some weird collabs with, like, companies I didn't think they'd ever... They kind of feel out of nowhere. Like, the latest one was Mountain Dew. Which I guess, you know, Mountain Dew is, like, the gaming soda. So I guess that makes sense, but, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, that code was for, I guess items, like food items you eat in-game that, give you an experience boost. Nice. 10 fat chocos, so chocolate. 10 buttery Mog biscuits. So chocolate and cookies. Butterfingers are great unless you're allergic to peanuts, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, normally when it came to, like, rewards through Twitch, the one they usually do, which I'm surprised they didn't do again this time, was, it was only for, like, certain streamers of Final Fantasy XIV, but it's like, if you went and watched them and, like, donated, like, $10 worth of bits, you got, like, a fat chocobo that was, like, black. So a variant on the, one fat chocobo you can get in-game. But they kind of slowly been bringing back, rewards you could get from other collabs. As, like, different ways to get them. So it's like, if you didn't get the chocolate Choco Pucker through the Butterfinger thing that happened, like, a year or two ago, you can, I guess, get it now through Twitch. Through anyone playing Final Fantasy XIV, if you watch long enough. Just like, there was a Grubhub collab they did, where, like, you order something off Grubhub, you got a Eat Pizza emote. They added that just to, like, the online store, like, a year back or so. So if you missed out on the Grubhub thing, you could just buy the emote of you eating a slice of pizza. The one wacky event where Ross decided to eat thousands of eggs. Yeah, he was up, like, for days eating eggs on Final Fantasy XIV. They added an eat egg emote because of Ross doing that. Because that was just, like, a thing Ross decided to do in his own spare time, was just, like, fill his inventory with eggs and eat them. But they made an official emote. Like, Square Enix saw it. They learned of Ross through that. They added an eat egg because of that. Okay, so... I just want those crystals. Because egg, yeah. It was just so funny that event Ross did, because while he was eating all the eggs and stuff, like, just, like, spamming, clicking, eating eggs, and sending out that thing where chat could, like, type egg in chat, and it would cause Ross's character to eat an egg. It's like, while that was going on, he also, during the middle of that, did a like The Bachelors, like the TV show, but in Final Fantasy XIV. Like one of his like friends was like interviewing like different ladies and stuff, and like at the end of it he like picked one of them and they got married in game. Because that is the thing you can do. You can have a wedding in Final Fantasy XIV that gets you special items. I actually attended a wedding in Final Fantasy XIV. Got an invitation from some random person, because the more people that are at your wedding, the more rewards you get. Like minions and like loot and stuff like that. Gobbies require hand lending to backtrack it in breakers. In breakers, you bring a big flock of Tinker Dolls to search for water gush. Oh, they're going to poison like the water source on the island. Okay, that's crazy. Let's end Elred's ambitions here now. Okay, but like what poison would they be dropping in there, right? Like, so far they don't seem to have access to anything dangerous. Alright, we're going to fight, I guess. Hold on. We talked about cats earlier. Now that it's raining in the game, I have a cat umbrella. I like the handle's got a little paw, like a little paw. Like all the accessories in this game are so cute. Yeah. I really hope at some point Final Fantasy, because they have merch, like physical merch. I want Fat Cat umbrella. I want like a physical umbrella of us. After some manner of surrender with heartfelt embraces and handing over of magic heirlooms, you come to the wrong law and stop. Triggers the poison stew for a few bells, with a healthy helping of those tantalizing toxins. Dollop of advanced alchemical process. Poof! Our sort of an island will get a taste of my finest work yet. Latest masterpiece neither dissipates nor evaporates, and no amount of inherent immunity can save me from its influence. Save to touch, but one tiny sip will have you begging for mercy. Yeah, playtime's over. Need you to hand over that relic. Venomous gifts keep on giving. The very aether is infused with their essence. So now, my dears. Okay, even though it's all red venom heart, she does not seem that imposing. So I might hunt you for a change. Alright. I'm just assuming her moves are gonna have like a poison effect. That's a cure. Music is so goofy. Alright, I cannot take this seriously. No way this lady is like actually dangerous. Oh, she just applied a bunch of buffs to herself. Strength, resistance to magic, increasing defense. Oh, I see. So, spread out. This one can't be the son of. I misplaced the walk into it anyway, whoops. Pretty wacky, yeah. Stop, I don't feel so good. Yeah, I bet. The moment blowing up hit her. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, yeah, this is not like a serious fight at all. Yeah, she keeps like applying buffs to herself, but it's like making her sick. I guess because she's probably doing too much at once. Causing hallucinations. Well, this one's the real one, right? She was casting it? Yeah. That was